top stories for Revolution 2096, obviously the massive shocker of Chaos Matador and newcomer Janus selecting Thanos as the member to be banned for losing sudden death. They beat him down in the process, even strangle him with Matador's cape. Thanos admits he'd done wrong and reunited with Star Warrior and Omega. The giant of the GWF Massif has officially retired. He now takes a role as occasional bodyguard for the King's Court, with King Lear himself amazed that his former enemy would join sides and become friends. The gladiators have lost sudden death in their feud with war. In doing so, they have banished mayhem. They countered by, in this year, bringing in a convicted murderer in vengeance. He himself has even quoted whispering under his breath, "You guys are going to regret this." Darkos does it again as he brings in Enigma and Viper and steers a new mass assassins with a massive youth movement. The second glory years of the assassins begins. The Overman enters on behalf of Chaos and Matador from Dimension X. Janus is a highly accomplished pro wrestler holding many top championships in his dimension. He now looks towards Star Warrior in his very first feud here in the GWF, and will also team with his fellow Phoenix Project member Matador of M83 as Phoenix Rising, battling Thanos and Star Warrior. After 10 grueling years feuding with Star Warrior and Omega, Thanos has seen the error of his ways. He now joins Champions of the Galaxy to rid the Federation of Chaos and his Dimension X cronies. After a humiliating loss to war, the gladiators have gone off the deep end, bringing in a convicted murderer in vengeance. Always under heavy security, Vengeance feud with Raven. Even the gladiators will have to watch their backs when Vengeance is around. It's not known if Mesmer joined the Collector or was invaded by demon spirits, but now after a return trip from Andromeda, Mesmer has sided with Bishop Hell, forming the team called the Dark Side, and looks to spellbind the FDF and the King's Court. Splatter has gone off the deep end himself, being burned one too many times by Kraken and Darkos. Splatter has declared war on everyone. His only friend is a gnarled-up club he calls Arsenal. He has even instituted his own lottery and will randomly attack anyone. A new look and refocused Commander Sam is taking on the offensive in 2096. Him and his team have declared war on the Collector's Workshop, working closely with King Lear and his team to battle even Doomsayer's rebels. He also has a tall order in finding a replacement for the retiring Massive. Sam has recruited Lance Atlas and US Patriot into the FDF. Darkos has brought in a new bodyguard he calls Enigma. This mystery man wears multiple masks and will work as a great distraction for his teammates, Whiplash and Demons of Hydra. Some rumors persist that Enigma is really Death Mask, but is rather young and is being taught the art of wrestling, so it might not be Death Mask. Darkos claims Enigma will become a major superstar in the future. This troubled kid from Polestar has also been retailed into the Masked Assassins youth movement, and dresses as a modified Pit Viper, his costume and mask. More mind games from Darkos, trying to get at Dragon Master. Viper's feuding opponent this year. The Masked Assassins vs. the Fighting Titans rages on even more intensely, now into this youth movement. After Sectarian getting banished from the sudden death loss, Kirak has enlisted the help of his old friend Stalker from the Savage Kingdom Zoo on Neptune. Stalker ambushed Cannibal during his press conference, sporting a new attitude for the Savage Kingdom. Amazonia will continue her managerial career for the Animan, but now steps into the ring as a wrestler, challenging Cassandra. So the top 3 cards of 2097, number 1 being Janus the Overman, number 2 Vengeance, and number 3 the new update for Splatter. Honorable mentions go to Thanos and Enigma. Next time, Revolution rages on. 2097 comes as the living legend from the past returns, which means trouble for the Federation.